everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a fantastic week. I'm having a pretty good day because I'm wearing poofy sleeves.
Oh, look at the sleeves, all billowed out.
Look at this puffiness. So I am having a grand old time with these sleeves, feeling oh so really good and fabulous. Except for this hair tie. It's probably ruining the vibe, but you know what, we're just gonna... Come on, get under there.
No.
Guess who has bad time management skills? Oh yeah, it's me. It's me. I have bad time management skills. So today I originally had a different video in mind for you, which was decorating my Victorian Christmas tree, featuring new DIYs that I didn't get to last year or ones I didn't think of until this year. I am very excited to share that with you guys, but I did not get all my projects done in time for my Monday upload, so look out for that on Thursday. That'll be what I'll be uploading that video. And in case you didn't hear, because I think I only announced it on Instagram, I'm planning on only uploading on Mondays. That'll be my new upload schedule, and then occasionally, if I feel like having a bonus video, that'll be out on Thursdays. So that is the current plan of how I'll be uploading my videos from here on out since my work schedule changed. So today's video, what do I have in mind for you guys instead? Well, I got a tattoo about a month ago, so now that's all healed and I could have shaved. So I was able to shave the spot on my leg where it's located, although it still makes me nervous. Does anyone else feel worried when they first shave their tattoo that they just got? Because I know it's been a month, but for some reason I just feel like my skin is just gonna say sayonara to my body.
I digress.
What did I get? Who did it? How much did it hurt? And why did I get this? We're gonna go through all that and more in just a couple minutes after the break. I'm just kidding, there's no break. It's YouTube. So, I got my celebrity crush tattooed on me.
This is embarrassing.
I know, it sounds crazy. Why would you get a celebrity crush tattooed on you, Rachel? Well, I felt like this was a safe bet. He was alive a while ago. Yes. I think he was alive, was born over a century ago. Let me double check my facts here.
Huh?
But I feel like if no scandals have come out now about him, I feel like it's safe. I got Herro Houdini. Yes, he is my celebrity crush. Do I have a celebrity crush in this era? Yeah, but what's even better are celebrity crushes from over a century ago. That's what I think anyways. It's not, I feel like it's not as weird. Maybe it is weird. Maybe is it weirder? I don't know. Before I go into why Herro Houdini is my celebrity crush and why I got him tattooed on me, let's go over who did my tattoo, how much did it hurt, etc. So, I got my tattoo done by the lovely Bisby Tattoos at Wonderland Tattoo in Portland, Oregon. If you have not looked up Wonderland Tattoo, go get your cell phones out and look them up because they have some amazing arts, especially if you're into the botanical neo-traditional style. All their artists are stunning there. Stunning. So the reason why I picked Bisby Tattoos out of everybody else at this shop is because I feel like she's into just odd random items. She likes to do horror stuff a lot. I don't know, for some reason I feel like this would be up her street. I like how she does people. I think it's a cool style that she has where she combines the traditional style of tattooing but kind of like adapts it to her style, so it still has that traditional feel to it but it's a little bit updated, if that makes sense. So I figured she would be like the perfect person to adapt this Herro Houdini poster here into a tattoo that would look like a tattoo but would still have the vibe of Herro Houdini in it, and I think she just did splendidly. She did a great job. So I got it on my shin and I have my right shin done, and I was curious as to how well numbing cream works. I don't care if people want to judge me for that because I feel like I have enough tattoos now where I just don't feel like sitting through a bunch of pain if it's going to be an area that I know is going to hurt. So basically the shin to me didn't hurt on my right leg, and I found that my right side of my body does hurt more than my left, so I wasn't really worried about getting my shin done without the numbing cream, but I wanted to test out the numbing cream to see how well it worked for the future. So if I get someplace else tattooed as like my upper stomach or something, I know that hopefully it'll work a little bit, or it wouldn't work at all. So I wouldn't just be blindsided if I got a really painful spicy spot done. So that was kind of the plan. So I used Hush numbing gel. It has I think 5% lidocaine in it, and it worked really well. So but without the numbing cream on my right leg, I would say it was normally around a 5, got up to a 7 the higher it went to my kneecap, and then it went down to like a 3 in some spots. The lining wasn't that bad, it was mainly the shading that hurt, but that's normally how things go for me. So that's my right leg, and that was without any numbing gel. So when I went to my left leg and I put on the numbing gel, which she was okay with, by the way, make sure you ask your artist beforehand, but they should be okay with it, in my opinion. Otherwise, that just kind of red flag to me. Red flag. But so she wiped it all off, and then she started tattooing, and I was amazed on how little I felt. It was a little bit strange though, because typically the smaller the needle grouping, the less it hurts for my leg. So if it's like a mag, which is what people use for shading or coloring, normally that hurts way more to me than people who line with a very thin liner. And for some reason, with the numbing gel, it was flip-flopped. When she went to the mag for the coloring and shading, I was amazed on how little I felt. It was probably around a 1 to a 2 in terms of the pain scale, which I was flabbergasted at, because with the other one, with my other shin, as I told you, it got up to a 7. I would say the numbing gel wore off about, or started wearing off about like an hour and a half in. So like the last 30 to 45 minutes was mainly where I could feel more pain, but it was still bearable. I definitely wasn't uncomfortable. I could still easily take my mind off of things with scrolling through Instagram or something. So it wasn't that big of a deal to me. It was great. So now I know in the future, if I need numbing gel for a tattoo that I'm sure is going to hurt a lot, I know I can use it, and I know that it'll be at least somewhat effective for about an hour and a half for my body. So she took only about like 2 hours, a little over 2 hours to do my tattoo, so she is pretty quick, I would say, and I am in love with it. I think it looks so good. I love how it matches my other shin, because my right shin has the Haunted Mansion tightrope girl. I think that they fit well together because Harry Houdini obviously has the 1910s style, and then she has like a Victorian puffy ballerina type dress on, and I feel like they look good together. So happy with it. I love how she added a little bit of blue into the white of his tuxedo. I think it's fabulous. I love it so much. So I think this brings me to why did I get Harry Houdini tattooed on me? Number of reasons. 1, have you looked at the guy? He's pretty good looking, I'm not gonna lie.
Looking good, looking good!
Number 2, he fascinates me. He, as we all know, is a magician. However, maybe a little known to you, he loved debunking spiritualists, and I think that is just the funniest thing ever. He used his magician skills for good in order to try and expose fake psychics so that way they wouldn't steal people's money, and I think that is great. I love that. So originally he went, because at the time spiritualism was very popular. At the time his mother had died and he was very close to his mother, so he went to see a psychic or went to a seance, one of those two, and during that seance, the psychic said that his mother said some sort of phrase, but it was in English, and immediately Harry knew that she was lying because his mother only knew, I believe, Hungarian. So, lie number 1 to him, and so ever since that point, because he thought it was atrocious, absolutely bananas, that someone would use someone's grief in order to profit off them and make money. So he wanted to try and debunk any psychic he could because of that reason, and I love him for that. Thank you, sir. That is not cool to try and profit off someone's grief in order to hopefully connect to a loved one that passed over if they are lying. That's not cool, bro. So whenever he could, he would sit in a seance or in a psychic's room, and he would at that moment debunk how they did things, because a lot of times they use actual magical tricks in order to deceive their payees and think that there's a spirit walking into the room, they're talking to someone, the table is a little bit levitating, etc. So I thought that was just hilarious how he would just sit in on their seances and then be like, excuse me, no, there's a lever down here and that's why that table's floating.
Crushed it, literal mic drop.
This guy seems great, okay? And I'm pretty sure this is still around. At the time he offered, I think it was $100,000 for anyone who could prove to him that psychics are real or anything that they do is real. Here is the 411, the tea on what Houdini was offering at the time if you could debunk or prove that paranormal stuff was real. So, in the fall of 1925, Houdini opened a new full evening show that included his debunking of psychics and mediums. Every city along his route, Houdini offered $10,000 to anyone who could exhibit supernatural phenomena that he could not mirror. So this was a thing that he did up until he died. I don't know if it's still going on. I can't really find any information on that. However, the same thing happened when Bess Houdini decided to continue his legacy almost. Since Harry Houdini died, his wife Bess also offered $10,000 to anyone who could contact her husband. Her husband, Houdini, said that if he passed, that if they could summon him in a seance, that he gave her a certain phrase that the psychic would have to say to her in order to prove that it was actually Houdini speaking and not someone else, that psychic trying to fake it. The last time she held a seance was October 31st, 1936. So that is why I got Harry Houdini tattooed on me. If that doesn't make you like him, I don't know what will. I think it's great that he used his magician skills in order to debunk things. He seems like the coolest person ever. Hope you guys enjoy learning about Harry Houdini and why I got him tattooed on me. If you are in the Portland, Oregon area, definitely think about heading up Wonderland Tattoos, especially Bisby Tattoos. She was very kind and I had a lot of fun there. It's always good vibes at Wonderland Tattoo. I've only gone one other tattoo there, but that was at a guest artist when I went. But every time I've ever gone, I love the vibe. Everyone is so nice there. If I missed anything, let me know. I don't discuss prices because what they charge in Portland is probably way different than what they would charge in like Iowa or something, or in England, so I feel like discussing prices doesn't really help anybody, so I don't normally go over that. But if you have any other questions, please let me know. Hope you guys are having an awesome yet spooky Gothmasy week, and I'll see you in a couple of days with my Christmas Gothmas Victorian tree video. Bye!